Welcome to the Retiring Club. My name is John, and I will be your host for this meeting. In our previous meeting, we were talking about the bucket system and how many of our successful retirees have set up their long-term investments to help generate revenues or income for their income bucket. And from their income bucket, they've used that to put up what I call the cash box or the cash bucket, where they use that to pay their bills, or they have additional income coming in from a pension, annuity, or some type of social security or spousal benefit to help them pay their bills out of the cash bucket. So since we are finished with that, I wanted to move on to how a new investor can use the online services. If you're starting off with a low amount of money, search for some investments and go ahead and open an account up and then fund that account and at least have an account going outside of the 401k. The 401k is tax deferred, it's typically long term. There are a lot of restrictions on it, penalties, and so forth. In a case like that, you as an individual may want to set up your own investments outside of the 401k where you can have some money that can be invested in the market or in a specialty fund and grow that has already had the taxes paid off for a rainy day fund or any other type of emergency or to supplement yourself in case of a job loss. So that's what I wanted to jump into here. So I do have a simulation. I think I'm going to do this in two parts, but it's really, really designed for those of us who may want to look for another investment and just want to go out and tinker around on our own and have some guidelines. Or in my case, I have some criteria and I'm going to share that with you. But of course, if you don't feel comfortable, always reach out to an advisor, or maybe you can call up some of these companies and they can walk you through the steps on searching and picking out your own fund, or just go see a financial planner if you need something long term. So I'm going to move into that shortly. My name is John, and this is our Retiring Club meeting. Thank you. Okay, folks. So this is a E-Trade account. It's online brokerage, and I went to marketing markets and ideas. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go over and do a mutual fund finder, the mutual fund screener. We'll click this here, and what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down now. You want to choose specialty, and then from specialty you can choose what type of investment that you would want. And see here, I selected financial, and you've got your technology, real estates, and this is how you would go in and find your investments. So here we have um, 29 results coming over, and what we're going to do is I'm going to go backwards. I've already looked through some of these, but I'm going to show you how you can hover over some of these. So if we hover over Vanguard like this, it'll come up and it's telling you the sell price and how well it's doing. It's got some more data over here on the right. Here's T. Rowe Price. Now, what I'm looking for is a financial services mutual fund that has a price below $25 and expense ratio below 1.5. So we're going to take a look at this one. This first one is Saratoga Financial, and that's why I was talking about the ticker symbols. Very important to know the ticker symbols, especially when you're ever going to do a rollover from your corporate account to a brokerage account. So this one comes up, and we got a good offering price, but look at this. The expense ratio is way high. 3.88%. So this is going to be eliminated, but we're going to look through this anyway. It has a strategy, and these are the investments here. Berkshire Hathaway, that's Warren Buffett, JP Morgan, Bank of America, MasterCard, Visa, Chubb, Wells Fargo, Aflac, Ameriprise Enterprise, and CME. And it's not weighted all that great. It's just average. But that expense ratio, that'll eat away at some of the gains as this fund starts making money for you. So let's see. I've got a couple of them here. Let's see what else we can find here. I've had some investments with Davis before, so let's take a look at this one real quick. $66.52. Expense ratio 0.95. And this bad boy is trailing pretty high right now. Let's look at the year to date. Yeah, it's on a rise right now. And it's got its objectives here. Let's see what the holdings are. Capital One, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Bank of New York, a few other ones in here. A little bit out of my price point. And we're going to look at a couple more. Hennessy Large Cap. Let's take a look at that one. Large Cap, 1.80. So it's a little high. It's been doing good year to date. Let's see who's in here. Citigroup, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Bank of America, PayPal, MasterCard, PNC, V, Morgan Stanley. Now, one of the reasons why I'm looking at these and looking at how the top 10 is you see the price on this. Now, there are investments that will have some of the same investments, but it'll be a lot lower. And that's why I'm doing this comparison. And the one that I'm looking at is probably going to be on the next page. And here it is right here. FIDSX, Fidelity Select Financial Portfolio, $15.46. Expense ratio 0.72. We look at the holdings. You got MasterCard, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citigroup, Resurgence, Apollo, and Morgan Stanley. So from that last one that was double the price, it's got about 5 to 6 of the same top 10 holdings. And look how it's rated on Morningstar. It's rated very well. This would probably be my winner right here. I will go with this one right here. And it's got all these other stuff you can take a look at. I think it's loading. And it even has some information on the payoffs. And here you're looking at the performance. Now down here, look at see what we did on this one. Okay, so we can go back last year, fourth quarter, 9.45, 11.5, minus 10. And if we take a look at the snapshot. So what I wanted to do in this segment or this meeting of the retiring club is just show how you can go out and shop and look over some of these funds, especially if you meet with a financial advisor and they're recommending it to you. Okay. You get a financial advisor, he recommends you an investment that's got this similar holdings and it's $110. Well, you're not going to get as many shares as if you bought this one. Once you get those top 10 holdings, when they rise, even a small investment will go up. But you're going to make money based on the number of shares you have. So this is going to help you when you meet with your financial planners and they say, hey, well, why don't you recommend some investment? Let me have the ticker symbols. Let me look it over. You can start going in here and then you can see what they have and then you can find something else that is cheaper where you're going to get more sales, more shares rather, and see what they say. They may not like that. And in that case, you probably want to just go ahead, take what they gave you and make your own investments and see how it goes. It's in the same category. They wouldn't recommend it unless the category was strong. So this is what I have for you on the retiring club. I just want to get more into using some of these tools, as we move into this year, the best resolution you can have is a resolution on financial independence. And that's why I'm doing this. And my name is John, and this is the Retiring Club. I want to thank you for coming by, and I'll see you on another meeting coming up in the future. Thanks for coming. Take care.